Hello and welcome. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been in that situation where you need to introduce yourself in English and your mind just goes completely blank? Oh yeah, it happens to the best of us. So today, we're going to break that whole process down step by step so you can introduce yourself with total confidence every single time.
Does this question kind of hit home for you? You know that feeling, right? The thought of introducing yourself in English can be pretty nerve-wracking. Maybe you're worried about finding the perfect words, or if you're saying your name clearly enough, or just what on earth do you say after hello?
Well, if any of that sounds familiar, I want you to know you are definitely not alone. It's an incredibly common feeling. So in this explainer, we're going to tackle that head-on. We're going to build up your confidence with a simple, step-by-step guide to help you introduce yourself naturally and smoothly.
Okay, so why does this matter so much? Well, think about it. Your introduction is your first impression. It's the very first thing that happens in a conversation. It's a make or break part of any job interview, and it's how you connect with new people in class or really anywhere. Mastering this is an absolute game changer.
All right, let's get building. The absolute foundation of any good introduction is, you guessed it, your name and a simple greeting. Let's make sure we nail this first part.
You basically got two great options here, and it all just depends on the situation. For a casual hangout, something like, "Hi, I'm Sajib," is perfect. It's super friendly and direct. But if things are a bit more formal, say a business meeting, then "Hello, my name is Sajiv Khan" is a much better fit. The real key is just matching the vibe of the room.
But listen, it's not just what you say, it's how you say it. And I've got 3 pro tips that can make a huge difference. First, say your name clearly. Don't rush through it. Second, speak with confidence, even if you have to fake it a little bit at first. And finally, here's a fantastic little trick. Actually smile when you speak. It literally changes the tone of your voice and makes you sound way more friendly and approachable. Try it.
Okay, so our foundation is solid. Now it's time to add the next layer to your story. This is where we add some context about where you're from and what you do.
You can totally keep it simple with, "I'm from Bangladesh." That works perfectly fine. But if you want to add a little more personality and give the other person something to connect with, you can give a more detailed answer. Something like, "I was born in Dhaka, but I live in Chittagong now." See how that just opens up the conversation a little more?
Next up is what you do. So if you're a student, a nice, clear sentence like this is perfect. "I'm a third-year computer science student." It's specific, it's easy to understand. And of course, if you work, you could say something like, "I'm a software developer." Easy.
And look at that. See how it's all starting to come together? We've just combined those first 2 blocks, and suddenly we have a really solid, informative introduction. "Hi, I'm Sajib, I'm from Bangladesh, and I'm a third-year computer science student." It's clear, it's concise, and it gives a great little snapshot of who you are.
All right, now for the really fun part. This next step is how you go from just a basic introduction to one that's actually memorable. Let's talk about sharing your hobbies and your interests.
This is where you really get to show your personality. Just think about what you genuinely enjoy doing. It could be something related to your studies, like "I also enjoy coding," or it could be a more general interest, like "In my free time, I like listening to English podcasts." Both are fantastic because they're real conversation starters.
And just like that, we've added another layer. Our introduction now gives more than just the facts. It's revealing a little piece of your personality. It's starting to flow really nicely, isn't it?
We are almost there. It's time for our final building block, your future. Sharing a goal, even a small one, gives your introduction real depth, and it shows people what really drives you.
So this last step is all about giving the listener a sense of your direction in life. It basically answers the question, so where are you headed? And it shows a little bit of ambition and passion, and those are qualities that really draw people in.
And your goals can be anything. They can be professional, like becoming a data scientist, or they can be personal, like achieving fluency in English. Both are super powerful because they share something really meaningful about your journey and your aspirations. Okay, deep breath. Let's put it all together now. We've gathered all the pieces of the puzzle, and it's time to assemble them into one smooth, polished introduction. You ready? So here's a quick recap of the structure we've built. These are the 5 simple building blocks. You start with your greeting and name, add your place, mention what you do for work or study, share a hobby, and finish up with a future goal. See? Simple, right?
And here it is, the final result. Just listen to how it flows from one point to the next, creating this complete and engaging picture. This is an introduction that sounds confident, clear, and it's memorable. It tells people exactly who you are and what you're all about in just a few powerful sentences.
And finally, how do you wrap it up? I mean, you don't want to just stop talking all of a sudden. A simple, polite phrase like, "That's a little about me, thank you for listening," is the perfect way to signal that you're done, and it smoothly hands the conversation back over to the other person.
So, there you have it. You have the tools, you have the structure, you've seen exactly how all the pieces fit together to create something really powerful. The only question left is, what's your introduction going to be? Go on, take these blocks and build your own. You've got this.